How good is Darwin Nunez since you've seen him start? And how good do you think he can be as a striker? Darwin Nunez is doing exactly the same, scoring against Barcelona, scoring away to Bayern Munich, scoring away, obviously, to Ajax, and actually getting the winning goal in the tie. Darwin Nunez has been quietly going about his business until that game, where the whole of Europe and probably the whole of world football is taking a notice of Darwin Nunez as a potential replacement for a lot of these teams who actually need a new striker. Arsenal needs a new striker. Man United are looking at a new striker. Man City are always in the market for a new striker.
Yeah, so Darwin has had an incredible growth from last season to this season. So he came to Benfica from Almeria as a great promise, a big transfer to Benfica. So the first year, last year, he started well, but COVID hit him hard, and after that, he was never the same again. Nevertheless, this season, he's in great shape. Darwin Nunez characteristics are well known, fast and predictable, good at dribbling, with great capacity to play at the limit of offside and change speed. He is really good from the left flank, because sometimes he's the number 9, but sometimes Yaramchuk, the Ukrainian folk, play in the middle, and then Darwin is more like a winger, or a false 9 coming from the left. I think left, the guy is best if he starts moving from the left to the center.
Yeah,
I would say that the best Darwin plays in depth, so with moving from left to center. Brilliant. He's not
number 9.
A pure striker, that killer instinct, or a winger. I think he is in between. I would say he's more of a false 9, like João Felix, but faster than João Felix, with a lot of mobility and capacity to press the opposing defense. This way that he pressed the defense is really amazing. I believe that Darwin Nunez will continue to play in Benfica this season, but it will be really difficult to continue next season.
Yeah, absolutely. Because for me, I've only seen him play in the Champions League live. I've seen highlights of him scoring, but obviously coming from the left, like you said. So I never knew that in terms of how he can actually play a lot better on the left-hand side than I thought he would, in terms of how he can just drift on the left-hand side, play as a false 9, and has a lot of mobility. Again, for quite a tall striker as well. So he's quite tall, is quite nimble, so quite quick on his feet at the same time, which is really good to see. But for me, I'm one of the few people who want Darwin Nunez to move to Manchester United. Not because I pick him on career mode and I buy him for career mode as well, Felipe, because I think that genuinely this man has got what it takes to be the next number 9 at Manchester United, looking at probably staying for another 5-6 years if we were to buy him. And if we were to get an attacking manager like Pochettino or Ten Hag, it could be something where the number 9 for Manchester United, obviously with Ronaldo, not really sure of where he's going to go. Cavani may leave at the end of the season. Martial's already on his way out. We need someone who can stay there for a good number of years to lead the line for Manchester United. And I think with Darwin Nunez's maturity, with the way that he handles the ball really well close to his feet, like you mentioned as well, I think he scored 20 goals in the league this season from 22 appearances. And obviously scored the 4 goals in the Champions League, including that one, the winner against Ajax. So he's really good in the air, he's really good with the ball at his feet. But for me personally, I think he'd be another one of these players coming from the Portuguese league that can develop into a really good Premier League player. And I really believe that Darwin Nunez, again, not because I picked him on career mode one time, because he is actually a very good prospect for English football, for European football. And I think if Man United were to finish outside the top 4 this season, which is looking likely, I have to say that it is looking very, very likely, I think it's the case that realistically we need a goal scorer who can score the good 15, 20 goals in a season to help us get further up that table. And with the likes of Arsenal looking into him, I think Juventus were looking into Darwin Nunez as well. Yeah. Manchester City, obviously, I think Manchester United should really be up there in terms of really trying to get this guy's signature on for us as well.